zebras, you know them as those cute striped horses roaming the savanna. Most people think they're just easy meals for lions or hyenas, helpless victims in nature's brutal game. But what if I told you zebras regularly send predators packing with a single bone-crushing move? I've dug into footage and wildlife observations that prove these animals are fighters. In this video, you'll see how zebras take down lions, why they've never been tamed, and what makes their kick a total game changer. Here's a typical lioness attack on a lone zebra. She lunges for the throat, aiming to knock it down and choke it out. But this time, she's picked a tough stallion that's not going down easy. The stallion thrashes, dragging the predator along like it's nothing, desperate to break free from those killer jaws. It stumbles, tumbles, but springs back up fast, finally shaking her off. This guy's too strong to end up as lunch. He just won the fight for his life without even pulling out his deadliest weapon. A kick so brutal, it could snap a lion's leg or jaw in one hit. Zebras aren't helpless prey for predators on the African savanna. Most attacks on them flop, with the predators walking away empty-handed. Zebras regularly come out on top against lions, hyenas, even crocodiles. Their secret weapon, those powerful back legs packed with muscle. One kick can shatter jaws and crush bones. Predators bring strong jaws, sharp teeth, and claws to the fight, their own lethal toolkit. So how do you counter that? Zebras and other horse-like animals might look defenseless at first glance, but they're far from doomed. They're ace runners, standing all day long, even sleeping upright at night instead of lying down. Those sturdy legs, capped with rock-hard hooves, are a gift from their ancestors, a powerhouse weapon in disguise. Anyone who's been around horses knows the drill. Don't sneak up from behind. Don't make sudden moves. Don't yell. That kind of stuff can spook even a chill horse into kicking on instinct. A horse's kick can pulverize human bones, no problem, and a shot to the skull could kill instantly. Horses are seriously heavy, and some massive cold-blood breeds can even hit 2,000 pounds. Their legs carry all that weight, but the back ones pack the real punch, propelling them forward in a sprint. That raw power, focused through a hoof, turns a tool for running into a death-dealing strike. Zebras are smaller than domestic horses, but they're way feistier, more aggressive, and tough to tame. Ever wonder why we don't ride zebras? Striped horses in stables could have been a total game changer. Back in 19th century African colonies, people tried over and over to domesticate zebras for work, but it never panned out. Zebras have a wild streak, quick to snap or freak out under stress way more than horses do. Folks even bred them with horses to make zebroids, hoping for a calmer mix, but the results still didn't cut it. Horses got tamed thousands of years ago, bred to be mellow and obedient. Zebras, they stay wild, free, and untouchable. Back to those killer zebra kicks. They're not just for fending off predators. They settle scores between males too. Zebras roll with a harem system. One top stallion, the toughest guy who beats out the competition, claims a dozen or more females and fathers all the foals in the group. Plenty of males vie for that alpha spot, but only one walks away with the prize. Stallions shove, kick, and bite their way to the top. Winner takes all. But it's not just the guys. Females can bite and kick too, stepping up to defend themselves or their young. In one clip, a lioness goes for a young zebra. And the mom charges in, biting and slamming a hoof into the predator's jaw, sending it packing. How strong is a zebra's kick? Check this footage of a mixed herd of zebras and wildebeest. A wildebeest takes a hit, and the blow's so fierce it drops the animal flat, leaving it dazed and struggling to get up, even though it wasn't a full-force swing. At max power, that kick could be pure devastation. In another video, a warthog, way smaller than a wildebeest, gets nailed. It's knocked out cold, likely a fatal hit, with a cracked skull, bleeding, and brain damage on the table. Sneaking up behind any horse-like animal is a gamble. Their hoofs like a sledgehammer swung by a jacked blacksmith. Looks tame, but it's a beast. That stone-hard hoof, perched on a long leg, driven by thick tendons and beefy muscles, is a serious weapon. Those back-end muscles are the strongest in their whole body, fueling both speed and those lethal strikes. Fun fact, a hoof's basically a beefed-up toenail made of keratin, same as your fingernails. This chunk of tough protein shields the foot, cushions it, and bears the animal's weight. In horses, it grows non-stop since it's always wearing down. On hard ground, they need shoes to keep it in check. Zebras on the savanna don't sweat it. Their hooves wear down just right, perfectly tuned by nature. In captivity, like zoos, hoofed animals sometimes deal with overgrowth or too much wear depending on the surface. Zebras aren't just pretty stripes on the savanna. They regularly show lions, hyenas, and even each other who's boss. From their deadly kicks that shatter bones to a wild nature humans could never tame, these animals are true warriors of the wild. I promise to show you why zebras are more than you think, and I hope you now see them in a new light. Next time you spot a zebra, ask yourself, is this just a striped horse or a survival machine? Let me know in the comments what surprised you most.